Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has requested a delay in his corruption trial testimony, citing the ongoing conflicts in Gaza and Lebanon. Facing charges of bribery and fraud, Netanyahu asked the Jerusalem District Court to postpone his testimony for 80 days due to the severity of the current situation. The trial, which began in May 2020, was originally scheduled for December 2nd. In other developments, Israeli military operations in Gaza and Lebanon continue to escalate. In Gaza, Israeli tanks have wounded dozens and trapped many families in the Nuseirat refugee camp. At least 43,603 Palestinians have been killed, with more than 100,000 injured since October 7th. In Lebanon, the situation in Lebanon has also worsened, with over 3,000 deaths and more than 14,000 injuries reported. Meanwhile, Israeli airstrikes on Lebanon have claimed multiple lives, including 7 in the town of 𝐒𝐭𝐲𝐬, and 54 people were killed in another raid on Sunday. However, the Israeli military's targeting of Gaza's 𝐃𝐚𝐰𝐬 hospital has injured 3 Palestinians, worsening the humanitarian crisis. In other news, with Israeli Minister Ron Dermer set to meet U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken amid setbacks in truce negotiations. Separately, the EU is considering sanctions against violent Israeli settlers as tensions persist. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif addressed the Arab Islamic Summit in Riyadh on Monday, condemning Israeli aggression in Gaza, Lebanon, and Iran. He called for immediate action, demanding a ceasefire, arms embargo on Israel, and humanitarian aid for Gaza. He described the ongoing violence as genocide and reiterated Pakistan's support for an independent Palestine with Jerusalem as its capital. On the sidelines of the summit, PM Shehbaz held discussions with Saudi officials, including Investment Minister Khalid bin Abdulaziz Al Falih. They reviewed economic cooperation projects, emphasizing Pakistan's ongoing efforts to strengthen ties with Saudi Arabia in various sectors. Quote, PM Shehbaz is set to visit Baku, Azerbaijan, on Tuesday for the World Leaders Climate Action Summit at COP29. He will advocate for stronger climate finance commitments and climate justice, underscoring the need for bold action as Pakistan faces severe climate challenges, including devastating floods and heat waves. Meanwhile, the Lahore High Court ruled on the ongoing issue with PEMRA's restrictions on broadcasting Imran Khan's name. The court directed media outlets to air his name, clarifying that PEMRA had not issued any such ban. The ruling highlights the balance between regulatory actions and freedom of speech. In Sindh, authorities made progress in the investigation into the deadly Karachi airport attack targeting Chinese nationals. 2 suspects were arrested, and significant evidence was uncovered linking the attack to the Baloch Liberation Army, BLA. The government has pledged to continue efforts to secure Pakistan-China relations and combat terrorism.